What a week it's been. Pudsey the dog has been enjoying his first week as the winner of Britain's Got Talent. Poor Pudsey, though. People have started taking photos of him pooing on the pavement. Come on, have some respect. This is the winner of Britain's Got Talent, not one of the loose women. Come on. Please. And you watch out for that Jane McDonald. She never poops and scoops after herself. Just leave it there. Honestly, I'm taking it the other day. Honestly. Of course, Simon Cowell loves playing with Pudsey. Just yesterday, they spent a fun day together burying Sunita in the garden. Oh, poor Sunita. The Olympic torch arrived in Britain on Friday. Oh, yes. The flame was lit by the sun's rays in Greece last week. The sun's rays. God, how screwed is your economy when you're keeping back matches for best? Oh, my God, they're in the shit, aren't they? I don't get how Greeks went bust in the first place, do you? This is the country that invented lesbians. They invented lesbians. Why didn't anyone think to take that to Dragon's Den, wouldn't it? Duncan Bannatyne would have creamed his drawers. I'm in. Rebecca Brooks was charged with perverting the course of justice. Yeah. You know, the first time I saw her, I thought, criminal. Who styled that hair? Have you seen... Oh, she looks like Ronald McDonald's mum. Have you seen that? Brooks has called it a witch hunt. Well, you could hardly call it a babe hunt, could you? And finally, Britney Spears was unveiled as a new judge on American X Factor this week. I mean, that'll be a first. Wondering if a judge is going to make it through to boot camp. Come on. Can you imagine when it gets to judges' houses and she locks them in the bathroom and starts shaving her hair off? What a lineup we have for you tonight. The stars of Embarrassing Bodies, Dr. Christian and Dr. Dawn, will be here for a damn good probing later. Yeah. Britain's Got Talent winners, Ashley and Pudsey, the wonder dog will be dropping by. Oh! Gotta love Pudsey. She's reality TV royalty and bigger than the Windsors, the Beckhams and the Katonas, all rolled into one. Kim Kardashian is in the house! I know, it's so exciting! And there's music from the amazing Nelly Furtado. They're quite simply two of the country's finest stand-ups. Give it up for Sean Locke and Jon Richardson! That makes you all giddy, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm not used to that one, especially when I sit down in the living room.
Right, let me get you a drink. What would you like?
Have you got any blue curacao?
What? Ah, little birdie told me you like that.
That's my drink, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
it looks like Tesco value bubble bath.
Yeah.
What would you like, my love?
I don't suppose you've got any Chinzano Bianco, have you all?
I have got some Chinzano Bianco. Oh, my God, you are in luck. Now, you don't drink that down the pub, do you?
I don't go to the pub, Alan. I go to the cocktail bar.
Look at that, get that down, you. I mean, Chelsea are in the Champions League final tomorrow. Are you going?
Yes, yeah. I've got a ticket and a flight, hotel booked, everything.
Oh, very nice.
I did have a few problems with my passport.
What happened with your passport?
Well, I was doing the comedy gala on Friday.
Yeah.
And a couple of days before, I got my ticket for the match, I got my flight sorted, and my 3-year-old son got hold of my passport and just got felt tip pen. No. And just drew all over my passport. The little chap. So the passport, I had to go to the passport office and get
Surely
a passport.
did you not see yourself through the felt tip pen? I mean, why didn't you cover yourself in felt tip pen? Look like the picture. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
But did you do the old I'm Sean Locke? Do you watch 8 out of 10 Cats?
Well, I had to, because when you put your name on a passport application, so I had to say that. I didn't go, who are you? Well, I can't say that. You'll have to work that one out.
We've got to talk about Chelsea. I mean, the centre-half pairing is a real headache, isn't it?
Well, we were chatting about it down the Greyhound last night, weren't we?
Yeah. Well, we were dogfighting.
Yeah.
Any news from the treatment room about Gary Cahill?
I'm virtually on a constant feed of information. I just go to the computer about every 10 minutes and check up.
It's like Richard Keys and Andy Gray here, isn't it? Us talking, isn't it? No, don't worry, I'm not going to smash your back doors in, John. But no. There it is, isn't it? Do you support Chelsea?
No, because there are too many despicable humans in their team.
Oh!
John Terry, Ashley Cole, people like that.
What? No, they don't like it. Do you like him?
Yeah, I love Chris. Well, I mean, obviously, Ashley Cole gets loads of back. What's he ever done? What's Ashley Cole? What's he ever done?
Oh, don't get a star. Oh, my God.
What's he done? What's he done?
I mean, he did pop a bullet into a Chelsea trainee.
He shot someone,
He shot him,
Sean.
I've seen the Queen strangling a pheasant. Everyone still likes her. And that's not a euphemism.
And next week on Match of the Day, we'll be... Now, Sunday night, we're doing the comedy gala.
Putting a bit back.
Putting a bit back, why not? Now, it was at the O2. How do you two cope with a stand-up gig at the O2?
Well, I tend to... I do all my panicking about 5 minutes... I've got it down now. I panic about 5 minutes before. So there's no point sort of worrying about it for the days and hours leading up to the show. Just 5 minutes before, just go... It's a big room.
You get wind.
Do you?
I suffer really bad wind. No, I do. Everyone, you know, because when you're backstage, there's all these amazing comedians, weren't there? Like Joe Brand, Michael McIntyre, and then you just stank of wind. Everyone got wind.
Really?
Well, maybe it was me and it was blaming it on people. I'm like, Michael McIntyre, dirty bastard.
You're wearing an outfit which does not conceal Windy Pop's well.
Oh, no. I dressed up as Jessie J. I opened the show as Jessie J with Jessie J. I thought I looked sexy, but I looked like a pissed Lorraine Kelly.
What do you look like? You look like Olive from On the Buses.
Piss off!
You're actually slightly sexier than she was.
We've got a clip of Sean performing on the gala. Let's have a look.
I was accused of being rude the other day. I was on a train, right? And I offered this woman my seat. She got very offended. She said, I'm not pregnant. I said, yeah, I know, but lose a bit of weight, who knows what might happen. I didn't say that, actually. I just went, oh, sorry. I just walked down the carriage. And I thought, why am I apologising? I was trying to be nice. So I went, fuck off.
And that's on Sunday night, 9 o'clock. John, you're doing all this telly stuff.
Yeah.
You're gigging at the weekends, aren't you?
Yeah.
The tour's called Funny Magnet, which is ironic because you've sort of turned into a fanny magnet. Don't laugh, he hasn't he?
Well, it's supposed to be ironic because I'm not a fanny magnet. But...
Sounds like a medical term. I'm sorry you're suffering from fanny magnetism.
But honestly, when I told the girls in the office you were coming on, oh, my God, it was like a Diet Coke break. Women were like, oh, my God. Honestly, they were going crazy. They love you. Oh, my God.
Oh, I hope he wears a green sweater.
Listen, we've got here. This is what people say about you here. We found your fans. Put him in a bag, I'll take him. Isn't he just lush?
Sort of a fine line between a threat of suffocation.
When I meet this man, and it will happen, I will be unaccountable for my actions. I could handcuff myself to him and swallow the key. If I ever met Jon Richardson, I'm going to steal him and keep him in my sex dungeon.
There's something wrong with the world if this is what women want, isn't it? Now it looks like
you're deliberately playing that
Really
so you can
nice.
get in their knickers. You're sick. You're worse than John Terry. And Sean, you're a bit of a comedy stud as well.
Am I?
Sean Locke looks dirty. They put loads of eyes. But his hands look like they would be clammy.
Well, I haven't got clammy hands. I've got a very limp handshake. I always notice it.
Go and have a go. All right, Sean, how you doing?
All right, there you go.
Oh. Yeah. Feel that. It's like a corpse's hand.
Yes. It's like I've been in the river for about 3 days.
Sean Locke looks like he's packing. I'd smoke his barrel, no lie. Smoke his barrel.
It's amazing, though. It's uncanny how people can be so right without really knowing.
Yeah. Now, I've got to ask you about your new show. You're going on a trip round America together.
Yeah.
How did you swing that?
Don't ask him that.
Yeah.
He'll show you.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny because I'm quite a sort of man and I get involved in stuff and Sean's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm a bit uptight about things and I get, you know, if I haven't got the right napkin for the right
Oh, my
course,
God,
you know.
yeah.
So I think the idea is that, you know, in America, there's people who can really live on the fringes of society. There's only sort of one way of living in this country now, isn't there? You've got to have to conform. There's no room. Whereas America, we're going to the swamps of Louisiana.
Yeah.
And we're meeting some black cowboys somewhere. There's a sort of group of black cowboys who live in a sort of part of North Carolina. And then there's, I don't know, we're going up in the mountains. I don't really know what we're doing. I just said, yeah. I mean, I don't really know America very well. I've never particularly been a fan, so I'm quite looking forward to it.
But you have had a camper van, haven't you? You've driven around in a camper van before.
Yes, I have, yeah. I've got a camper van, yeah.
Yeah, you're like the Steve McFadden of comedy.
I don't go dogging in my camper van.
I didn't say, I just said. I think the lady just
made an illusion.
I quite like a camper van because it forces you to live how I wish everyone lived all the time, i.e. tidy and methodically. And I get really quite sexually aroused by things that become other things. Like a bed that becomes a microwave and all that shit. Loads of little gizmos and you flip that down and it's a boiled egg slicer and that's it. The shower's a TV and...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring it on. Yeah. You're scaring me. It's always lovely talking to you. Thank you so much. Good luck with the comedy gala.
Thank
it's
you.
on Sunday night on Channel 4 at 9 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait. Thank you so much. Jon Richardson and Sean Locke, everyone. After the break, Dr. Christian and Dr. Dawn from Embarrassing Bodies, Ashley and Pudsey from Britain's Got Talent, Nelly Furtado and Kim Kardashian will be here. See you in part 2. Welcome back. Ashley and Pudsey, Nelly Furtado and Kim Kardashian will be here soon. But first, they're the people behind the most stomach-churning telly since when Katie met Peter. From Embarrassing Bodies is Dr. Christian Jessen and Dr. Dawn Harper. Don't get you to the Congo, Oh, let me get you a drink. What would you like?
Have you got any wine, Alan?
Wine? It's Lambrini.
That'll do. We're doctors, we've got to set an example. Come on.
So you are proper doctors, you're not like paid actors or anything?
I get asked that so many times. Like, how long do you get to learn your script? And it's like, it's not a script, it's real.
But no, you know, you watch things like this, Dr. Dre, Professor Green, Queen Latifah. You don't know who anyone is these days, do you?
Fair point. It's a fair point.
Is Dr. Dre? Would you let him check you out? She would. How did you get involved in embarrassing bodies? Did you wake up one day and say, I need more genital warts in my life?
How did we get involved? I slept with an awful lot of people until I was given the job, basically. Stop! Come on.
Really, Christian?
Shall I go now and leave you to it?
Yeah, change the lighting. But how worried were you that it was going to be like a freak show?
I think there is a massive element of voyeurism. People watch it because they want to see some willies and boobies, don't they? Let's face it.
Don't look at me when you're saying that. That's what the internet's for.
I think there's a very good deal. You get to see some willies and boobies, and you get to have a little giggle, but you learn something at the end of it.
Yeah, but rancid willies and boobies. There's something wrong with them, isn't there?
Every day, willies and boobies, unfortunately. I don't know why I keep drinking this.
Do you want something else, love?
Yeah,
Mind you, I
please.
think everything else is just going to be as
all
rank.
I'm liking this, by the way. What's on this?
A rash. Thanks for bringing it up.
We've got a show for that.
Thank you.
I know where to come.
Yeah.
Now,
Tuesday
I think
night.
if I'm going to butch up a bit and give me a bit of stubble...
That's what you need to do, obviously.
It's
Butch up a
working.
bit.
But you can grow... I can't grow it. I can't grow sideburns.
Why not?
I don't have any. I have bald sideburns. Nothing there.
I don't
can't grow
either.
them. You can't grow sideburns
I
either.
can't
Have you
grow
tried? Your husband's glad about that, though, isn't he?
Yeah, why don't you pop your clothes off? We'll have a look at that. Do you ever get bored of looking at knobs?
You asking me or Christian?
Well, oh, not again.
Well, I went into sexual health, so I sort of chose to look at knobs, as it were, as a specialty. So,
As a
no.
job?
As a job, I should say, yeah.
Yeah.
So, no. I quite like it. I find it, you know, because people come to me... They come and they're absolutely terrified. They're so worried.
Yeah,
you know, the
yeah.
wife's away and they've done something naughty or they've been on a business trip and they're absolutely mortified and quaking. And within about 10 minutes, you can just completely calm them down, reassure them, send them out. And for me, that's the most satisfying thing in the world, I have to say.
Unless, of course, they have got something nasty.
Oh, no, yeah.
And then it's a bit harder work, but...
I mean, Embarrassing Bodies live from the clinic started Channel 4 this week, and it's like Embarrassing Bodies meets chat roulette, isn't it? No, it is, isn't it? The show's live, and you're inviting people to come and show their bits. Is it through Skype? Is it?
Yeah, through
Yeah,
Skype, yeah.
Webcam chat.
I mean, you're asking for trouble, aren't you? So Leslie Grantham lost his job.
That's why we're proper doctors, just in case.
We have an excuse.
I mean, why do you think people want to come on and share their problems on the show? I mean, seriously, because I'm sitting at home and then someone's going, oh, I've got this. And then you're like, why would you want to do it? And you know what I mean? They're like, look at this, should it be green? And you're like... Seriously, why do they do it? Seriously, why do they do it?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? I think there's loads of reasons. I think, one, it's very liberating. I think people get an awful lot out of sharing their problem with other people. It's that whole concept of a little sort of circle of people to chat to, you know. And I think they just want to raise awareness of their condition. They really believe in the show. It gets quite political sometimes, doesn't it?
And where do you find the people? Do you audition like X Factor? We're from Birmingham. We've all got herpes. I know, I'm off my face. I'll be getting my knob out in a minute, the way this is going. Before every series of X Factor, people go, oh, you know, we've run out of talent. Do you worry that people will ever run out of STDs?
No, never.
Sadly
Really?
not. I think my job's safe, actually, yeah.
I mean, say one of you two had an STD.
Yes.
Would you go to the other one and say, look, can you help me out?
Not in a million years.
Really?
Would you? No.
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 No. Next.
I was going to ask, have you had an STD? There's no shame in having STDs,
I've had
is
an
there?
STD.
You've had an STD?
I've had chlamydia when I was a student.
Oh, you dirty
There's no
bastard.
shame. Thankfully, I was second-year medical school, so I could treat it myself.
Oh, you're so jammy. That would be amazing at all, you know, because you've got to go the shame, haven't you? Going into the chemist and going, oh, it's for a friend who's a dirty bastard.
Actually, well, there's this scrupulous thing. Crabs, most of us have caught crabs from our patients, because you have to... There's a stupid rule in the NHS, and I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but you have to have nothing below the elbow.
Yeah.
If you work in sexual health, that's not very nice, because if you're like me, you have reasonably hairy arms, you examine your patients, little crabs go, hey, more body hair, jump on you, you don't notice. 3 days later, you're riddled. Your partner doesn't believe you. Honestly, it was a patient, I promise you.
Oh, of course you've got all that, haven't you? Yeah.
And then, you know, they go, well, Doc, it's... The other classic one was, oh, Doc, it's here, like, look at this. So you have examined them. You wash your hands scrupulously, take your gloves off. Of course, you go and shake the patient's hand who hasn't washed theirs.
Oh.
You give your eye a rub, you scratch yourself. Next thing you know, you've got gonorrhea. Does your partner believe you it was from a patient?
No. You don't think of this, do you?
You're going to look at me in a different light now, aren't you?
Do you lot ever have stunt hands? Like, oh, I'm not touching that, you do it. Like someone on work experience having to do it.
Do you think we've made it enough yet to be able to demand stunt hands
I
now?
think you
Do
should get all diva-like.
Should we try it?
It's a massive hit. Everyone loves it. Get someone else.
Do you remember in the titles, there's a pair of fingers been lubed up like this?
Yeah.
Those are mine.
Really? Oh.
About 2
you give good
hours and
finger.
about 40 tubes of KY jelly to just film that with me squeezing KY. You'd have thought I'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you?
Oh, dear. I mean, you live with your fella, don't you?
I do, yeah.
How does he feel about you rooting around in other people's pants all day? I mean, it must put a strain on the relationship. Can you imagine? Like you said, he already thinks you're riddled.
What's wrong with them?
I've never actually thought of it that way, to be honest. I don't know. What does one say to that? He's very proud of me, is what he say. Like my
Oh,
mum
I'm
is.
sure
Like
he
my
is.
mum
I
is.
mean, you know, it must be like the last thing you want when you come home to see another knob, isn't it?
I've not seen enough yet, obviously, have you?
I don't know. It's work. Work is work, and home is... It's just not the same.
Yeah.
Apart from when they go, oh, let's play doctors and nurses. What do you think?
Oh, no. You're lubing up your fingers again. So... So, Embarrassing Bodies, live from the clinic. And when's it on?
Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock for the next 7 weeks.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
See you there.
See you there. Thank you so much. Dr. Christian Jessen and Dr. Dawn Harper, everyone. Thank you so much. After the break, Kim Kardashian, Ashley and Pudsey and Nelly Furtado will be here. See you in part 3. Welcome back. Ashley and Pudsey from Britain's Got Talent and Nelly Furtado will be here shortly. First, though, she's the most talked about woman in the world. No ifs, but a lot of buts. It's Kim Kardashian!
Look at you.
What can I get you to drink, love?
Midori on the rocks.
Midori on the rock?
Midori, yes.
Oh, I've only got Midori, I've got no rocks.
I have some, it's okay.
What is... Oh, my... Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You should try it, it's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Green?
Cheers.
Oh, let me have some, love. You're a keen one, aren't you?
Yeah. Make sure you look me in the eye. You know what they say. If you don't look someone in the eyes, it's you cheers.
Does it
You
mean
know
you're going to
what they
have
say.
sex soon? That's what it means over here, Kim. You better sort that out. You'll get into trouble.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, we can still. I'm not that minging. Anyway, welcome to Britain.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm
this is
excited to be here.
Oh. So what do you think of Britain? Do you like it?
I love it. I really love it here. You can always wear your, like, winter coats and be really at all times.
This is our summer. It has been pissing it down for 3 months.
I love it here. I love it.
So what are you going to do over here? What are you doing over here?
Well, I'm here to launch my 4th fragrance. It's called True Reflection, and we're having a big launch at Debenhams, so I'm really excited.
Oh.
Yeah.
So explain, what's it like? Well, are you wearing it now?
I am wearing it now.
Can I smell?
Of course you can.
I like
You
it.
really are trying to have sex with me.
I'll admit it, I am.
A little too much.
Shouldn't smell mine.
I would get up, but my dress is so tight. Sexy.
It's Febreze. You're in the papers over here every day, but what is it you actually do? That's what I want to know.
Well, besides having a TV, like 10 TV shows, a perfume, 2 clothing lines, a shoe company, diet products, everything, pretty much nothing. I do nothing.
You've been part of the celebrity world from a very early age. Is it true you went to nursery school with Paris Hilton?
Yeah, we did. Me, Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, we all went to school together from starting at nursery school.
What was Paris like as a child?
She was very sweet and loved pink.
Oh. Nothing's changed then, is it?
Not a lot has changed.
Was it, could you see signs of what Paris was going to be like older? Was she like getting out of like pushchairs with no nappy on?
I'll tell you later.
You're best known for your show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We've got a picture of all your family here. I mean, you're all really good looking. Is there an ugly Kardashian that we don't see? Oh my God, tell me. It's like a Kevin Kardashian, like, hello.
Yeah, we don't keep them on the show.
You
They're
don't-
not allowed on the show.
Oh my God, no one wants to see ugliness, do they?
They're in the dungeon. They're not allowed on TV.
You are lying, right? God, imagine that. What an
Yes.
exclusive. The people are like, oh my God. Kevin Kardashian stuck in a sex dungeon. Get that. Every week on your show, there's always a fight, isn't there? I mean, because you girls don't hold back, do you? It's like you've had a truth serum. I mean, you just say this, you say so-and-so's a dick, you say... No, I mean, you're just so horrible to your mum.
Just, you know, we work with her. You know, she's our mom. There's a lot going on. I always have my mom's back most of the time. I think we're the most alike, so I fight. I'd say Courtney and Chloe are more of a team, and my mom and I are more of a team. And then, like, Bruce is, like, on his own, no one's team.
I feel sorry for Bruce in that house full of women. I mean, it's just...
He loves it.
Really?
Like, he has no complaints.
Because I felt so sorry for your mum, yeah? Your mum joins in with the skipping, yeah? And then she has a leakage, which women of a certain age do. And then next thing, she's shopping in this clothes store, and I can't remember, I don't know if it was Chloe, and how's your leaky vag, Mum? Now, I don't know, but my mum would go absolutely crazy.
I know.
But your mum was just like, shh.
The things that come out of their mouths, I just don't know why Chloe is the way she is, but it, like, humors us all. But I don't know, that's just, like, we've always been so close. We've always had no filter with each other.
No, I can see.
And we fight, but we make up right away. Like, we've never really stayed in a fight too long.
And is it true your mum made you do Playboy?
Yes, it is. And she just was like, you'll regret this one day when you're like 100 and you're fat and you want to look back at how, like, hot you were. And I was like, I think you just really want to do Playboy and you're pushing me to do it.
So she's sort of living her dream through you.
Totally. Don't you think?
God, yeah. Get your mum, once she's sorted out downstairs, maybe she should go on Playboy. She should do it.
I don't think they have, like, a senior citizens version.
The new series of Keeping Up with the Kardashians starts here in July, and we've got a sneaky preview. Let's have a look.
We're trying to figure out ways how to get rid of, like, a spider phobia, because Kim's so scared of them.
Don't
He's a
get-
cute little guy. Not very long, like.
Bruce, come on.
There you go.
Bruce. Bruce, not that one, not that one. Bring it over here.
But they're your family.
Yeah.
What would your enemies do to you? Put spiders over you?
That's like my worst fear. Please don't like trick me on the show today and like bring a spider out.
Oh no, I'd never do that. No, I hate spiders too. Have you ever seen that film, Arachnophobia?
That's why I became afraid of spiders.
Oh my God, same as me.
When I was little, my dad rented it for me and my friends, and we were so scared watching it that we all made a bed on the floor and slept together. And he went out and got those plastic spiders for Halloween and put them all over us and was waiting with a video camera to see our reaction in the screams when we woke up in the morning. And we were screaming, and I have this on video of us like having a heart attack. So that started my fear of spiders.
What about in the film where they're eating the popcorn as well and the spider goes in the popcorn and you're sitting there in the cinema like this and then you're like, shit.
Are you allowed to say shit on this show?
Oh, yeah, you can say fucking everything.
Fuck it!
I mean, when you watch the show, everything happens to you. Prince throws you off stage, you lose a $70,000 earring in the sea, and you get flower bombed. You're sort of like a sexy Mr. Bean. This stuff happens to you all the time. Do you ever go, oh, no, not again?
I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's just my everyday life, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I love that language. You've been through a dramatic few months in your personal life. Can I ask about your marriage to Chris?
Well, it depends on what you're going to ask me.
You got married at the end of the last series, but you split up after 72 days. I mean, I've got things in my fridge that lasted longer. I mean, what went wrong?
You know, I think that I'm the kind of girl, like, I'm such a hopeless romantic, and all my friends around are married with babies, and I really want that. That's what, to me, like, success is having a family and, you know, a partner. And when I met him, I thought that that's what I saw in him. And, you know, we never lived together before we got married. So I think it was just, it all happened so fast. I kind of, you know, I did fall in love, but I think I got caught up in everything that was going on around it. And once we did move in together, I realized fast that this wasn't for me. It doesn't mean he's not a great person, and I don't love him. It's just not, it just wasn't for me. So I figured it was easier to get out and quicker, and it would, in the long run, save a lot of people's hearts. And it's so embarrassing, obviously, having this huge wedding on TV and doing that. Like, most people would have stayed.
So it wasn't for publicity, because a few people are saying you did it for publicity.
No, and that kind of hurt me, for sure, because I think anyone that knows me knows that I love hard, and I, you know, wanted this dream, and I thought I found it. But, so that was tough. I learned a lot from that, and I'm okay with going through that, no matter how humiliating or how heartbreaking that was. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Has it affected the way you go into relationships now? Are you going to keep it more private, do you reckon, for your own sanity, or what do you
Absolutely.
reckon?
You know, I think that I live my life on a reality show. My life is so open. I share so much, but to share relationship details, I think that part I would really keep sacred.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've got to ask you about this bloke, Kanye West. Oh, look, what a lovely pair, what a lovely pair. What's going on with you two? We want to know, don't we?
Didn't I just say I was going to be more private and not share relationship details?
Of all the days you choose to be private when you're on Chatty Man. He's smitten with you, he started rapping about you.
Really?
Yeah, I've got the rap here.
I haven't. Rap? Wait, he raps?
Yeah.
I thought he was just a clothing designer.
No, he raps.
You're teaching me so much.
And is he still using the vocoder? And I'll admit, I fell in love with Kim. Around the same time. you fell in love with him. Well, that's gonna make me go do your thing. I'll translate. I fell in love with Kim, and he goes there, even though I met you in a club in a tight dress. First sight, I could picture you in a white dress. A white dress. Ding dong, wedding bells, ding dong.
I didn't write it. I didn't rap it. I didn't write it, so I don't know.
Oh,
it could be. I don't know.
You don't
what
know,
that's
do you?
about.
You know what these... But what a lovely thing to do. You know what rappers are normally like? They're like, pow, 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 bitches on a chat and all that. But he's going white dress. I mean, I think that's nice. He's a nice bloke. I like him. I've had him on Chatty Man before.
He's pretty stylish.
Lovely, yeah. I mean, I know you're saying about keeping it secret and you're being coy and everything, but what was you thinking about wearing these earrings? I mean, look, unless you're shagging Kenneth Williams, I mean,
I don't like tattoos, for me personally.
No.
So that's like my version of like repping your man like a tattoo.
Yeah. And you can take them out and then... And then you came out of his flat with what looks like a love bite. Did you see this? I can't give love bites.
I mean, I can't even try and make up an answer for that.
I was gonna say. And then look at this one. He's so desperate to get you upstairs, he started taking his trousers off in the street.
Is not what it looks like. I promise.
Well, I've got to say, Kanye's actually here, isn't he, in the audience? And he's somewhere in the building with his trousers round his ankles, where they've completely fallen off. We've got to take a break there, OK? And join us again in a couple of minutes where we'll be talking about bums and implants. Ashley and Pudsey will be here, and Nelly Furtado will be performing. See you in part 4. Welcome back to part 4. Nelly Furtado will be performing in a bit, but look who's still here. It's only Kim Kardashian. Now, before the break, we're obviously talking about Kanye, and he's one lucky mother. We know that. I mean, who wouldn't want not to get their hands on your fanny? You know what that means. She's American. Don't twist it. But your bum has a life of its own, isn't it, really? It's amazing. I would love a bum like yours, honestly.
You can get one.
Really? Mm-hmm. If I had a bum like yours, I'd walk into rooms backwards. I would. I'd be like... I would. How honoured are you when people say you've got the best bum in the world? You've been voted having the best bum 3 years in a row.
It's weird to, like, think about yourself like that. But it's like runs in my Armenian family. We're all, like, really curvy.
So the whole country has a really nice bum?
Some of them. I'm half Armenian, so I don't know. Half of it does.
The bottom half, Armenian. I mean, last year you had an X-ray to prove that your bum hadn't had implants.
Yeah, I was kind of annoyed with everyone saying that. So I did an X-ray, and I was just like, there you go, people. No implant.
But you must have been like...
It does look like there's a weird hole there, and I don't know what that hole is.
You haven't actually proven anything, because I'm thinking, what's that hole in her bum?
Do you want to feel?
Can I have a feel?
You know what a real butt feels like, right?
Oh, yeah. you know I've got gluteal amnesia. Have you heard of that?
No.
My bum muscles have forgotten how to work. See, don't laugh, it's a medical condition. So I have to do these exercises.
Yeah.
Like, there's one like this, like that. And you have to breathe out so it gets that bum. See, that is...
You should try squats. If you want, like, a good butt, you should do a squat.
Really? Come on, show me a squat. Come on.
Well, I don't know if I can do it in this dress, but
I know, yeah.
I'll try with you.
OK, so...
Hold my hand.
OK.
And we'll just, like... Well, you have to kind of spread your legs, and I can't really in this
I
dress,
can.
but you can.
Oh, yeah.
And just, like, squat down.
That's
There you go. Yes. So do, like, 5 million of those.
5 million of those, and I'll
you'll
have a
get,
bum like that.
It's a little jiggly. I don't have my Spanx on. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no. Now, you're like me, you're a dog lover, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you are in for a treat because it's time to meet the hottest dog in the country. Honestly, give it up for the winners of Britain's Got Talent. It's Ashley and Pudsey. You're going to love this. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm meeting you both. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Kim, 70,000 people, didn't they, entered Britain's Got Talent, and Ashley and Pudsey won.
Congratulations.
Does he know he's won £250,000?
Pudsey, do you know you've won £250,000? No, I don't think so.
Whatever.
Oh, wow.
And what's all this about Pudsey having a gay lover?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, he had, like, kids, so he's had kids. But he has a Cocker Spaniel that he's in love with. He's called Sam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did their eyes meet over a steaming poo or something?
No, not quite.
And what's this about you going to Hollywood? Is Simon going to try and get you into Hollywood?
I would like to, think
Well,
so,
wouldn't we all?
but...
I've got to ask, can I have a little dance with Pudsey?
Yes, you can.
Oh, what can it do? What can it do? What would the judgy wine?
Pudsey, come in. He's not going to do that. Right, just show him you've got food. Just say both. Hand out.
Both. Oh. Take a minute.
Yeah, go on then. Good boy. Good. And then...
Yeah?
Do you want to do another one?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay.
I'm loving this.
I'll show you this one first. Pudsey. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, I love the conga.
Bum.
Is it like the conga? You do that, let's do the conga.
Pudsey, bum, bum, bum.
Your hands are soft. I didn't feel that. No one said. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Sean Locke and Jon Richardson, Dr. Christian and Dr. Dawn, Ashley and Pudsey, and, of course, Kim Kardashian. Look who's here now. It's Nelly Furtado. Nelly, love. How are you? Where have you been? I haven't seen you in ages.
I know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh, and a little bit of the other, eh? And you're performing?
Yeah, my new single, Big Hoops.
Big Hoops. Oh, I can't wait. And who's your friends? Look at these.
Oh, they've come all the way from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh,
to do the world
hello.
champion. This is world champion Native American hoop dancer Tony Duncan.
Hello! Oh, my God!
His brother, Kevin.
Hello! Oh, I can't wait. Let's all give it up for Nelly Furtado.
Tonight is the jam. I'll be there till dawn. me something like that.